Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. Ready now, Ramon Urias. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
On a line, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And here's Renato Nunez. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Austin Hayes the next to bat as he drives a liner to right center. That's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Asher Wojciechowski, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it, and there's one down now. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Sander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Andrew Benintendi comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. 22 home runs and 77 RBIs. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. The 1-0. Martinez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
2.
Playing 2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And it's fouled away. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Now batting, DJ Stewart. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Well, today's game provides the Red Sox with the chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Both Sox do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here it comes.
Austin Wins
Is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And a fat for a ball.
1-2.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Way outside. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-2.
Playing 2-2.
Popped up.
Urias has a play.
1 down.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
So here's Michael Chavis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
One strike.
Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series.
Here's the first pitch to him.
No. 1-0.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Devers stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Smoke toward third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up to Iglesias for 1.
On to Davis for a side retiring double play.
4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Chris Davis now as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down.
0-1.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left. Called in for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Urias is there, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. Baltimore's out in front, 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the DH, Renato Nunez.
Renato Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's the ball.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
In now, DJ Stewart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. The 1-1 home. Out of play off to the right. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Two runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bogarts has it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And that's the 1st out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well outside. Bogarts, a native of the island of Aruba. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogarts.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. There's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Bogarts is off of first with 2 away. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 3-2 pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in, Austin wins. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the pitch.
3 high. 0-1. No.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing two.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Now in the box, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rafael Devers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hayes on the run for it to the track, and that one is gone. Rafael Devers has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, man, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Two balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First offering on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Playing 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
first with no outs here. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Pedroia isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and a relay home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The set and the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Yep. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
From the stretch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Iglesias onto the grass, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Settling in now, Ramon Urias. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The second baseman, Ramon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. To the left side, but it's well foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And this one will bounce into the wall. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
So here's Trey Mancini. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. No one out with a runner at second. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So now to the plate, Renato Nunez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
To the plate now, Austin Hayes. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's there and records the first out. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. Digging in, DJ Stewart. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Lee Hembry takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
In now, Hanser Alberto, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Pilar moving in. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now back, Texas, Austin Wynn.
Stepping in, Austin wins. He got on top of one and was a ground out time. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So 2 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Orioles lead it 4-2. Brandon Bailey enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Not shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Ball.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is full. 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Chavis.
So striding forward now, Michael Chavis. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 4-2. Digging in, Chris Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Big swing by Davis now, and this is carrying well to right. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis, number 14 on the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he was 0 in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
The bat, number 11, shortstop.
Matt Strahm comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 55, Matt Strahm.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping up now, Ramon Urias. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Strom typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini singled home a run in his last time up. First offering on its way.
Viva!
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. We're playing 11. 1-1.
A 1-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar home run swing of Chris Davis. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's now 5-2 Baltimore. So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The 1-0.
Yeah. No, that's the ball. No, outside.
Well, ball three there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put two men, maybe three men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. The 1-0 home.
Ball two.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 31 for him on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Richard Dwyer.
Andrew Benintendi will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Sinker. 3-2 now. Blyer has racked up over 70 innings on the mound and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Runners on first with 1 down. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in to Iglesias for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Orioles 5 and the Red Sox 4. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready now for Baltimore, Renato Nunez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Renato Nunez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. The Red Sox are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 out.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Ready once again, Austin Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
Ball, no.
One man out. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, DJ Stewart, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
Ball outside.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 5-4. Michael Givens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Set to deliver the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, one away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Mancini in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Chavis. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1, and he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Brandon Workman is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. In now, Hanser Alberto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a field thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Austin Wynns, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Chris Davis at the plate now.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Tanner Scott is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
66. Tanner Scott.
All set for the bottom of the ninth, and set to go is the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Marco Hernandez will come on now and pinch run here.
He's running at first base.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Now running at second base, number 40, Marco Hernandez.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A runner at second, nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Standing in, Christian Vasquez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. One-0 count. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Vasquez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A play at the plate, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Kevin Pillar. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5.
Please. A defensive change for the Red Sox. Now playing third base. Number 40.
Ryan Brazier takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 70. Ryan Brazier.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Jose Iglesias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Bradley is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Striding in once again, Ramon Urias. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch on its way.
No.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. Miguel Castro comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Miguel Castro.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. A windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
1-1.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Davis in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here comes the first pitch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. popped up. Davis is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Chavis.
Striding into the box, Michael Chavis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Marco Hernandez steps in. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. 11th inning set to get underway. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No.
A 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Pedroia onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Austin Hayes. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ Stewart. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Lifted the other way to left center. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied 5-5. Stepping into the box, Marco Hernandez as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started.
The third baseman, Marco Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. Wins, finds it, and the throw is in time. Hernandez is retired, and there's one away.
Second baseman, Dustin.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. One out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Christian Vasquez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lays off 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, look at that stop. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Matt Barnes gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
On to the 12th frame in this. First pitch on its way.
Inside.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pilar's there. 1 away. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Now at the plate, Austin Wins. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. Popped him up. Chavis ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Again, another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
0-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. This ball game still tied 5-all. Paul Fry will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now. It just catches the outer half. Pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mancini moving back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Pillar. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Down, ball.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Mancini will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
No strike.
From the wind, the 2-0. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. The throw into second, and he's going to make it there barely as he's into second base with a double.
Now batting.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
To the plate now, J.D. Martinez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The set and the 1-0.
No.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on the show. Standing in, Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jose Iglesias.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. He's right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now back, second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Benintendi has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Orioles leave 1. This remains a 5-all ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. The 2-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Now at the plate, Michael Chavis is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Line hard. Foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count still. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Ready for another chance? Marco Hernandez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Sean Armstrong takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
So now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, and it's fouled away. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Comes set, the 0-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even settle this one as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Our score holds at 5 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Austin Hayes. Hector Velasquez is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now that's number 24.
Now to the plate, DJ Stewart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
Digging in, Austin wins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. Sinker on. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here. Up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Orioles 6 and the Red Sox 5.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
On to the bottom of the 14th. And next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. He's set and the pitch.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The 1-0 home.
Ball outside.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-0. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
No, that's the ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. Two and 0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? One there. Back to first. And a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Sean Armstrong earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs on 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes.